Hello there, it's the bariatric biologist here, and I'm currently in my kitchen because I wanted to share with you my protein haul. I spent a bit of money before my surgery making sure that I had plenty of liquid, high protein foods because the diet after the VSG is low carb, high protein. The high protein is so important to help you recover because you're trying to mend the bit areas that you had surgery on, but also a high protein diet is meant to reduce the amount of hair loss that you get, which is quite common in lots of bariatric surgeries. So let me show you my protein haul. So the first thing I actually want to share with you is this, my blender, because it's probably the most important piece of kit. Because you are on a liquid diet followed by a puree diet, you really do need to be able to blend things. And you need one that does small amounts of food really, really well, and this one does. It comes with like 2 different sizes of bottles. It's called Active Blend. I don't know if you can see that on here. I'll turn it around. Or sorry, Blend Active. And you've got the brand name there. I think that says Breville. I'm not certain. But it's really easy to use because you just screw that on top, pop it in there and press the button. And when you're done, you could put a normal cap that you can drink through it with. So it's really good for on the go. And it does do small amounts very, very well. And it's also quite good for mixing. Now, the second most important part of my kit is this stuff here. Isopure's Whey Protein Isolate Unflavoured. This is an American company that make protein foods for sport, for muscle growth, not for weight loss. But they are very, very high in protein. So I spent quite a bit of money getting this powder shipped over from the States. It cost me £39. And I got it from somewhere called Dolphin Fitness, and I did quite a bit of research deciding where to buy it from. But it is a really big tub. If I pick it up and move it, it's quite heavy. That is a big tub if I'm holding it, so you can have some idea of scale. So although it was 40 quid, I think it was definitely worth it. Also from Isopure, I got all of these drinks. Look at them all. I haven't tried any of these yet, so I'm going to be doing some taste tests for you. But these, each of them, is a clear, usually fruit-flavoured drink that contains 40 grams of protein. 40 grams! If I'm trying to get 80 grams a day, that's half of my protein requirement in one drink. So I'm very excited about these. I've heard good things and bad things about them, and I'm a bit worried I'm not going to like them because they'll be too sweet. A lot of the stuff from America is very, very sweet. Now, these I also had to ship from America, and I got these after a lot of research from a place called Vitamin Bay. I've got the invoice just here. Yeah, Vitamin Bay up there is where I got them from, and you can kind of see there's lots of different flavours that I bought, and each one costs about £3.50. So they're not cheap either, and I got quite a few. But I'm just terrified I spent all this money on them and I'm not going to like them. But if I do like them, it will definitely be worth it. I also got it delivered by Ocado, but I can get them in Waitrose as well. I don't normally shop with Ocado, honestly. It's just that in preparation for this diet, I knew I could get the stuff I needed from Ocado. So I've got these Quark kind of yogurt type things that are really high in protein. Per 100 grams, there's 12 grams of protein, which is pretty high. The flavoured one's slightly less just because of the flavour added in there. And I've also got this Alia protein in this little pot as an individual serving, although with the size of my stomach, probably 3, maybe 4 servings. And that whole pot's got 20 grams of protein, so those are really good. So I've got a few of those as well. And I tend to, at the moment, water down these yogurts with a little bit of soy milk to thin them out, to make them easier to eat, because at the moment they're a little bit thick for me, but later on they won't be too thick. These are quite a nice find. I found these in Waitrose. Again, I don't always shop in Waitrose, don't judge me. But they've got what I want at the moment. And these are consommé, so these are like stock, but not so salty. They're a really clear liquid, so they are so easy to drink. And this one's got a little bit of protein in it. Let me have a look for you. For the whole can, there is 3.5 grams of protein in that one. But this one absolutely astounded me. The beef one is huge in protein. This whole can is 9.2 grams. And anytime I would drink something like that, I would always add the Isopure to it. So I would up the protein again. I don't know whether you can hear my cat meowing. Do you want to see her? What are you meowing for? What do you need? Do you want food? I think she's hungry. And she's like, you're in the kitchen. Please feed me. You alright? I might introduce you to my cats at some point. Now there's one last thing I want to tell you about, but it's in the freezer. So let me grab it. The last thing I want to talk about is these guys. These are brilliant. These are bone broths. And this is quite a commonly drunk thing after sleeve gastrectomy or a gastric bypass. Because again, they're very nutritious, they're high in protein, they're tasty. You've just got so much stuff in them. And these ones are particularly good. So if I show you what they are, I also bought these from Ocado. That's why I wanted to do a big Ocado shop before I did this. They're these frozen little pots. And I put that in a mug and I add 170 millilitres of water, of hot water, and I've got a lovely drink. And it's strong enough flavoured that I can add quite a lot of the isopure powder to it to up the protein. So these do have a reasonable amount of protein in them. So this one per serving has 3.5 grams of protein per serving. And then if you add the isopure to it, you can easily get it up to 15 to 20 grams. So those are an excellent find. Okay, so I've come back into the living room now to do a taste test for you of this isopure drink. This is the passion fruit one, and I thought I would try one of these for the first time with all of you guys watching. So let's see. I really want to like this. I'm actually slightly nervous because I've bought so many of them, and if I hate it, what if I hate them all? Okay, so oh, that's tasty. Oh man, I like that. It leaves a weird texture in your mouth, which I think is the protein, but it's definitely drinkable and definitely tasty. I've just got it out of the fridge, so it's really nice and cool, which I just definitely think is the way to drink it. Oh, I don't think it tastes passion fruity, but it's not too sweet. Oh gosh, I'm so pleased. Let me give you its stats so that you know kind of what I'm drinking. So I've already told you that it has 40 grams of protein in it. It's 160 calories for the whole thing, and it is large. I mean, it's nearly 600 millilitres. It says 591 millilitres on here, so it's more than half a litre. That's quite a lot. There is no fat, there is no carb. There is 0.2 grams of salt. Let me see if I can convert that into sodium for you. 800 milligrams of sodium. I'd need to get a calculator to do that accurately, but very little salt. Tasty. I'm so pleased. Okay, so this is a thumbs up. I need to buy more of the passion fruit. I'll let you know how I get on with the other ones. So that's my protein haul, all the stuff that I bought to enable me to eat a really high protein diet after my surgery. I hope you enjoyed finding out about it. If you would like to hear any more about the products that I've bought, I'm going to be doing some more taste tests as I go, in addition to the one I just showed you. But if you want to ask me about any of the products, please do leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!